One of the world's top Bitcoin entrepreneurs has flogged all his cryptocurrency. Emil Oldenburg, Chief Technology Officer and co-founder of Bitcoin.com, has sold of all his stock, describing the digital money as virtually unusable. Emil Oldenburg, founder of Bitcoin.com, has revealed he has flogged all of his cryptocurrency. The Swedish tech guru told Break It, "An investment in Bitcoin right now I would say is the most risky investment you can make. It is an extremely high risk. I've actually sold all my Bitcoins recently and switched to Bitcoin Cash." Bitcoin Cash is a hard fork in the cryptocurrency which took place in August this year, which split it off from the rest of currency in an aim to make it more usable. He didn't reveal how much he had made from his sale, but said several members of his Tokyo-based firm had been major winners. The Swedish entrepreneur has swapped all his regular Bitcoin for the new branch of the currency called Bitcoin Cash. Emil added, "We pay all our 60 employees in Bitcoins. All my salary over the last 3 years has been in Bitcoin." Bitcoin has skyrocketed in value by more than 1,900% this year to nearly £15,000, but the massive influx of users has put strain on the network. The algorithms can only process a limited number of transactions per second. Users who volunteer higher fees to the miners, the computers which continually work together to verify and add to the blockchain, have a greater likelihood of having their transaction processed in the next block. As a result, the average cost to complete a transaction has also shot up in recent weeks, from around $6 to $26. The Swede continued, "It costs a lot to transfer Bitcoins to and from the stock exchanges. When I sold my Bitcoin I had to pay $50 and wait 12 hours for the transaction to go through because of this. It's completely unreasonable." The Bitcoin community has been bitterly split on the issue of technology upgrades which would potentially speed up the network. The value of Bitcoin has rocketed up in recent years, with more and more people trying to cash in on the digital cash. That divide led to the creation in August this year of Bitcoin Cash, which Mr. Oldenburg and his business partner, Bitcoin.com chief executive Roger Ver, have been aggressively promoting. Emil said, "It's a group of fanatic Bitcoin Talibans who themselves do not use Bitcoin every day who want it like this. They see Bitcoin like digital gold and a technical experiment, not something you should actually use. It will never be a currency used in everyday life or for people who run companies. We have actually stopped developing new services for the old Bitcoin network now and focus mostly on Bitcoin Cash. There it only costs 10 or 2 cents to send and no waiting times. The only downside is that bigger hard drives are required, but it's not a problem for most." Mr. Oldenburg said despite the massive influx of investors pushing up the price of Bitcoin, the vast majority had not experienced the low user-friendliness, high fees and long wait times, because most had only bought Bitcoin, but never sold or traded the currency. Monster battered wife to death and filmed her horror injuries to show his mates. Tributes to actress who voiced Daphne in Scooby-Doo for 33 years. At least 12 killed as bus-carrying cruise ship tourists crashes in Mexico. Sheep shearer had scalp ripped off after getting hair caught in a motor twisted. ISIS supporters warn of New Year's Eve attacks. Missile intercepted just seconds before hitting Saudi palace. Here's the latest on Michael Schumacher. 4 years on from his skiing accident, Kim Jong-un executes nuclear base chief over deadly tunnel collapse. Newborn baby girl thrown to death from 13th-floor window after secret birth. Pram pushing mums in mass brawl outside Victoria's Secret store. "As soon as people realize that this is how it works, they will start selling," he said. "The old Bitcoin network is virtually unusable." He added, "Didn't think Bitcoin would be the world currency, as some had predicted." Emil said, "No, I do not think so, not as long as the network is controlled by this group as I mentioned." It's at Bitcoin Cash that the solutions are there. That's where I see a future. A version of this story first appeared on news.com.au. We pay for your stories. Do you have a story for the Sun Online News team? Email us at tips@thesun.co.uk or call 0207-782-4368. We pay for videos too. Click here to upload yours.